That night, it was raining heavily. I had just come home from a friend's house. On my way, I passed an old house on the outskirts of the village. The house had been empty for a long time. They said it used to belong to a rich family who suddenly disappeared. But this is not about the house. This is about a child who never knew that his life was determined since birth. His name was Raka, the only child of Mr. Burhan, a poor farmer whose life changed drastically overnight. From only having a small rice field, suddenly he had a car, a large land, even a gold shop. The villagers began to suspect, but no one dared to ask. Until finally the news reached my ears. Mr. Burhan was practicing devil worship, but the condition was a life sacrifice. And the sacrifice was his child. At first I didn't believe it, but everything changed when one night I stayed at Raka's house. In the middle of the night, I woke up because I heard the sound of footsteps like being dragged. I thought it was Mr. Burhan, but when I peeked from under the blanket, I saw a black shadow standing in front of Raka's room, silent and unmoving. Then the door to the room opened by itself. Raka suddenly cried loudly, but not like a child. His cry was like the scream of someone being dragged to hell. I ran out of the room, but the hallway of the house had changed. The walls were soaked in blood, and from the living room came the sound of people laughing. Horrifying. The next morning, everything was back to normal. But Raka disappeared, Mr. Burhan said. His son went to a relative's house in the city, but I knew that night he had been taken. A week later, I returned to the house. Behind the house, I dug under an old banyan tree, and there in the still wet soil, I found Raka's clothes still complete with traces of blood on the collar. And what made the hair on my neck stand up? There was a child's voice from underground whispering, "Help me.